Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, August 31st. I'm here at the Warhorse Casino in Omaha, Nebraska. My name is Bad Bet Adam. Let's get the elephant out of the room, or address the elephant in the room, excuse me. I'm gonna get it out of the room, but I'm gonna address it first. Yesterday's video. Okay, I'm an idiot. I have a confession. You guys are probably thinking, we know you're an idiot. We see how you dress every day. We know you're an idiot. That's not breaking news. My thing came off. That's not breaking news. Well, I'm an idiot specifically yesterday. I forgot to turn the microphones on. So, when I come solo every morning, I have kind of a check and balance in my sociopathic brain, my Rain Man brain. I check everything to make sure it's good. Well, bringing my friend Brandon yesterday screwed up my whole routine. I forgot to turn the microphones on. So yesterday's video, no sound. I could have done it again, but I decided, you know what? I'm not a big edit guy. I'm a one-take guy. So one take, I posted it. So that's what you saw yesterday. I apologize sincerely. If you guys knew, I'm a perfectionist at this. So that drove me nuts all day. I'm glad to be back here this morning filming another one so I can get that one behind me. I can't believe I turned the microphone off, or I didn't turn them on, I guess. Actually, I had the microphones on. I didn't turn the receiver itself on. So we were talking into nothing, the abyss. So that's why I'm an idiot, not because I'm wearing a Genie hat or carrying a Genie lamp. That also makes me an idiot, but specifically yesterday, I apologize. I'm gonna try to make sure that does not happen again. So that's that. Let's move on. Today, we are gonna play Mystery of the Lamp. Very popular machine, one of my favorites. If I could have 3 wishes here, maybe my first one would be to go back yesterday and turn my fucking microphone on. I've got a couple other wishes. They're probably not appropriate for stream, but I am going to play this today. We'll see how we do. Mystery of the Lamp. I hope you're ready. Let's get tilted. All right, guys. Here we are with Mystery of the Lamp. Treasure Oasis. $300 in the machine. We're gonna start with a $1.60 bet. So, pretty similar machine to a lot of themes in the casinos, a triple pop feature. So you have the gems that go up that can set off the bonuses. You got your ignite bonus, your jackpot bonus, and your double bonus. So as we get gems, they'll go up top, load those up, and hopefully those pop. I've played this quite a few times. I like the bonus on this machine. I'm sure there's a symbol that's wild. Those are the gems up there on the top left we want. Those go up and can make the Genie lamps at the top pop. As with any 3-pop machine, 3-pop theme, we want a triple pop. We want to set off all 3 at once. That would be ideal. I believe yesterday I got a double pop. So that's always nice if you can set off more than one at the same time. Yes, Mystery of the Lamp, Treasure Oasis, that's the drill. We want the gems, we want the bonuses. Early Sunday morning here. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Now, yesterday was very aggravating for me. Very aggravating for me. You know, the video, Brandon and I had a lot of great conversation during our slot play that nobody heard. So that's extremely disappointing. When the video was over, I looked at him and his microphone did not have a light on it. I looked at mine, my microphone did not have a light on it. Well, if you don't turn on the receiver to the microphone that plugs into the camera for the audio source, the microphones will keep trying to connect to something, and when they can't connect to anything, they'll just turn on. So I looked down and I said, well, I saw the light at one point. Maybe they died, but I charge them every night. Then I looked at the receiver and discovered that I did not turn on the fucking receiver. So, very disappointing, very upset with myself. I take this channel, believe it or not, as stupid as I am and as reckless as I am. Seriously, I'm going to push out content every day to you guys. I try to do it as professional as possible. I try to make it look as good as possible. I've spent a lot of money to get this set up looking the way I want it. So to not turn my goddamn microphone on, it was a long day. I thought about it all day. I'd like to get it behind me. I'm glad to be back today filming. My microphone is on. You can hear me. I've checked it, 35 times. So I apologize for that. I'll have Brandon back on, and you know what's funny is I'll have him back on and I'll tell him the same stories or remind him of the same stories, and he's gonna have to act surprised. He can't say like, oh yeah, you idiot, you told me that, you know, last week. No. We have to make it seem like it's the first time he's hearing those stories and memories again. So I'm sure that won't be awkward at all. So we started with 300. We're already down $57. Okay, already down $57. That's good. That's a good hit. $27.84 there brings us up to $270, down 30 bucks. So that was yesterday's video. I really appreciate him coming on. We had a lot of fun. Yesterday here at the casino, again, I cannot thank Warhorse Casino enough, the security team here enough, the staff, the slot attendants have all been so friendly, so amazing to me. I really appreciate their hospitality. Yesterday, for some reason, I had more people approach me and ask about the channel and ask for my business card and talk to me than I have in the first couple weeks combined. I think I have a new favorite fan. I think she said she's celebrating her 91st birthday this week, which I told her on Thursday I'm turning 26. So she called me a baby. She would not let me go. She hugged me, I think, for 10 straight minutes. I couldn't get away from this woman. Not that I wanted to, but if I tried to break the grasp, she was not having it. She wanted to hug me as long as I would allow her. 91 years old, as spry as ever, out here on a morning, gambling, playing her slots. God bless her. She introduced me to her daughter, who I think was probably 70 years old. If she's watching this and she's not 70, I apologize. It's just a joke. I don't know how old you were, maybe 80. So introduced me to her daughter. Both amazing people, very friendly. I love when people come and approach me and ask questions, and it reminds me that there are people out there that watch this. Again, I'm just here by myself, talking. And then when I produce it and put it out there, people approach me and bring up things I said, and I go, God, I don't remember saying that. So I love when people approach me. I love when people ask me questions. I have a new #1 fan, 91-year-old. I cannot remember her name. Maybe Brandon, next time I see him, will remind me of her name. But that was very sweet. She gave me a bear hug for 10 minutes. I don't know if you heard that. Wheel of Fortune is next to me. You guys know my opinion on Wheel of Fortune if you watch my videos. I don't want to talk about Wheel of Fortune. Soon I'm not going to want to talk about Mystery of the Lamp either, because I'm down $75 in just a few minutes at $1.60 a spin. I am getting absolutely wrecked here. This is not going well. So yeah, I had a couple of the cashiers ask about the channel. A couple on their way out asked me about it. One guy even said, so I hear you're the world's worst gambler. So he must have seen me or watched me before. I appreciate that. That was fun. So yeah, a lot of conversation yesterday. I found a new favorite fan. I hope she watches. I hope she subs. Maybe I'll run into her again here, and I'll have her on as a guest, and she can tell us about, you know, the Cold War and the Depression and all that. So that was yesterday's video. It was fun. We played Ultimate Firelink. That's a tough game, but I was able to show you guys a couple bonuses. Brandon got a bonus as well. So those bonuses are pretty fun with the meteor showers and the adding on to the dollars. Fun game. I might play it again. I might come back to it. All these games I will eventually, you know, cycle back through. It's going to take a while, but I'm not going to keep playing something different every day. I think tomorrow I'll actually be playing Huff and Puff. Huff and Puff is my favorite slot machine. I played it on my very first video on the channel. I encourage you not to watch that video because it was a mess. That's the video. Hey, what do we got here? Oh shit, I got all 3 and nothing happened. If you get all 3 gems, you can triple pop. That first video was very dark, off-centered. The angles are wrong. I think a couple people tripped over my tripod. I broke my tripod. It was a mess, and I lost $500 in like a half an hour. So that first video, I've come a long way. But I did play Huff and Puff in that first video. I will probably play it again tomorrow. It is my favorite machine. Huff and Puff's also probably the most popular slot machine on YouTube right now. People seem to really enjoy it. I am down $110 very quickly. Very quickly. Not much happening here. Mystery of the lamp. My Genie lamp is not working yet. So we're in for 300. I'm doing $1.60 a spin. Down about 115 right now. So that was yesterday. Yesterday in the video, you know about the video, touched on the video. Yesterday, what did I do? Saturday, college football started. I'm a huge college football fan. You know, we saw Texas go down, #1 team in the country. We saw Clemson go down, #4 team in the country. So LSU positions themselves top 5. Ohio State, probably the new #1 team in the country. So a couple top 4 upsets in week 1. Tonight we have Miami and Notre Dame. That will be an amazing game. Looking forward to that. So pretty much followed and watched college football all day yesterday. I went and had one of, if you're watching in Omaha, I actually found out I have a couple viewers in Canada and Australia. If you're in Canada or Australia, I encourage you to hop on a plane, come here, and have a lobster roll. I went to Eau de Lally in Dundee yesterday, and I had their lobster roll. I've been there one other time. Lasagna is one of my favorite meals, if not my favorite. And they have a chicken lasagna there. So the first time I went, I had to have the chicken lasagna. I had to. If I see the fucking word lasagna, I don't care if it's a shit lasagna, I will eat it. Serve me the shit lasagna. Now, what is it? La Casa has a spinach lasagna. I didn't think that sounded very good, but it has the word lasagna in it, therefore I will consume it. So I have had the spinach lasagna from La Casa. It was good. Not as good as the OG, you know, the real lasagna. I'm gonna call it real. Tom, who you guys have met, likes the spinach lasagna. He's trying to eat healthy. I don't know why. The guy smokes like a chimney. He eats like crap. I mean, his lifestyle is just horrendous. He's near death, but he's out here having spinach lasagna. Make that make sense. I don't know. But I digress on Tom. I could talk about Tom the whole video. So I saw chicken lasagna, and I love chicken, so I said, well, you combine two of my favorite meals, it must be good, and it was. It was excellent. But everyone told me when I had the chicken lasagna that I had to go back and try the lobster roll. I finally made it back yesterday. I had the lobster roll. It was phenomenal. I put it on my Facebook. I put it in Omaha Eats Uncensored group. It was awesome. It was very good. So, you know, lobster is excellent. Lobster tail with some butter. You know, pair that with a steak. Oh, phenomenal. So I ate the lobster roll yesterday. It has now moved into probably the top 10 food item in Omaha. I will eventually make a list. I'll present that to you guys, and you will use it as gospel, and you will drive around town. And if you're in Australia, you will catch a flight. No kangaroos here, none of that nonsense. Nothing but good steaks and lobster rolls. So you can come enjoy those if you're coming from Australia. This machine is fucking terrible, all right? It's terrible. This is terrible. I am down over 100 spins already in under 10 minutes. 100 spins in 10 minutes. Not like I've spun the reels 100 times. Sorry, I'm drinking water. Not that I've spun the reels 100 times. I am down 100 spins. This is really bad. Mystery of the Lamp. Not great. So that was the video yesterday. That's what I had to eat yesterday. You know, football was awesome. Tonight there's a big game. Looking forward to that. You know, the weather here was rainy all day. That sucked. That sucked. Today I think it's supposed to be rainy too. We're probably officially into that fall weather. You know, Thursday we have NFL starting on my birthday. Cowboys, Eagles on Thursday. That'll be fun. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. This is the last Sunday without NFL football for the next 4 months. I'm sure all you wives out there hate that. I am down $200 at $1.60 a spin. This machine is absolutely awful. This is the epitome of Bad Bet Adam right here. Just continuing to spin, continuing to get nothing. Let me change this denomination up maybe. Let's try this. Let's keep it at $1.60 at a 2-cent denom. I'm down over $200. Just getting completely wrecked. Completely wrecked. No bonus. One line pay for like 25 bucks. Everything else has been nothing. Nothing. Mystery of the Lamb doing us dirty. $20. So now everything is doubled. All the numbers you see will be doubled because I'm in a 2-cent denom. So my plan today, not sure what my plan the rest of the day is. You know, I'll go to the gym, I'll do laundry, I'll tan, you know, the GTL. Just like Jersey Shore used to say. I'm not sure what I'll have to eat today. I saw down at Horseshoe they have ham and cheese omelets today. Maybe I'll go down there. Maybe I'll eat a giant steak. I might grab a giant bottle of vodka after losing $300 in 15 minutes on this fucking machine. That might happen too. That could very well happen. They test you. These machines test you. My sobriety, just hanging on by a thread, playing this terrible, terrible machine that's done nothing for me. I mean, the vodka is just, it's appearing in my head. Every time I press the button, it's becoming more and more clear in my brain. I mean, no bonus. Down 230 bucks. It's not like I'm betting $5 a spin. It has just been absolutely terrible. Nothing going on. So I don't know, I'll maybe eat that today. I actually leave for Harrah's down in Kansas City tonight. Tomorrow is Labor Day. I usually, you know, for the videos, I come here in the morning when it's empty, so I can set up. It's much easier to play when it's empty. But usually when I go to casinos, I only go Friday or Saturday night. I only like them when they're busy. I like the people watch. I like the energy, the atmosphere. Casinos that are empty are not that fun, but when they're full, they're a lot of fun. So I'm hoping down at Harrah's in KC tonight. It'll be busy. The Power and Light District, it'll be busy. Since tomorrow is Labor Day, hopefully people are treating tonight as another weekend night. This is just awful. Hey! I got a bonus. So it looks like I'm in the Ignite bonus. Rub the lamp to start.
Your wishes bring riches.
So what's nice about these bonuses is you can get a bonus within a bonus. During this bonus, I could also set off the jackpot or the double feature. I'm gonna need to set off all three of them a couple times to try to get my money back. Press a button to spin. This is gonna be a traditional hold and spin game.
Press any button.
The numbers come up on the screen and they stay. And it resets to 3 each time. The gems will go up to the Genie lamps, hopefully setting those off as well. That would be nice. I need them. So I'm in a 2-cent denomination, so these numbers are all doubled. Yes! All right, you see what I talk about. Bonus within the bonus. So I believe now some of these numbers can be doubled or, you know, made greater.
Double your fortune.
There you go. So the spins remaining down here on the bottom. We want the gems. The gems keep the spins going, and the gems could activate that jackpot lamp. The purple gems will give us the multiplier that you guys saw. There we go.
Maze of fortune.
So I think that will grow now every spin, I believe. So again, remember these denominations are times 2, so that helps. So that's 10 bucks there in the middle. Ah, come on, last spin. Nothing.
It is
Oh, pretty shitty.
yours.
Pretty shitty. $26 fucking dollars. All right, that was a lot of fun. So, $26 bonus on a $1.60 bet is terrible, especially when you pop 2. I'm at $86.48. I'm down $215. Nothing happening here. Nothing. I think today on Facebook I'm going to post my last 8-9 day summary. It's going to be down, but it's not going to be down much. That first 8 or 9 days I was down like 2,700. This current kind of week, 8-9 day span I'm in, I'm down, but not that much. Actually had a couple winning days. We're down about 230 today. At least I got to show you guys kind of how the hold and spin bonus works on these. Wheel of Fortune is behind me, going crazy, taunting me. Maybe I'm too close to Wheel of Fortune. Not only does Wheel of Fortune suck, but if you're in the proximity of Wheel of Fortune, you will lose. That, I did not think of that until right now. That's probably my problem. So yeah, today, GTL. Don't know what I'm gonna eat yet, maybe a large steak. I'm gonna leave for Harris tonight, go down to Kansas City. I stay there for free. All the Caesars properties for free. Tonight, maybe we'll gamble. Check out the Power and Light District. I do like that area. Kind of that outdoor bar area with kind of the middle space for bands and that people walk around. Tomorrow I'll be down there. I'm gonna go to Psycho Bunny. I'm a big clothing brand guy. Believe it or not, I used to model back in the day, and that's what got me hooked on clothes. So I'm kind of a brand whore. I love shopping, especially for clothes. Psycho Bunny right now is one of my favorite brands. You guys have probably seen me wear it on screen. So in the plaza in Kansas City is one of my favorite places. Now it's changed quite a bit. I love Burberry. Burberry is one of my favorite brands. There used to be a Burberry store in the plaza. Kansas City is about 2.5 hours, 3 hours from Omaha. I used to go there maybe once every couple months for Burberry. Lacoste is also one of my favorite brands. They have a Burberry and a Lacoste store in their mall down there. They have gotten rid of the Burberry, that is gone. They've gotten rid of the Armani Exchange store, that's gone. The Lacoste store in the mall, I'm not positive on that. The Puma store that I used to go to was gone. But they did add a Psycho Bunny store in the plaza. Plaza's a really nice shopping area, outdoor shopping area down in KC. So we're gonna check that out tomorrow. Do some shopping tomorrow. Of course, you know, weed is legal in Missouri. So, not that I'd bring any of that back, but if I'm there and it's legal. Oh, what a terrible machine. What a terrible machine. You know, some people wake up on Sundays hungover. They feel like death. Their mouth is dry. You know, if you're a girl, you might have slept with a guy that you'd never normally sleep with if you weren't ossified drunk. So you have regrets, the walk of shame. Probably more common for women. I mean, guys, you know, we may sleep with a girl that we maybe would not have done so sober, but we're still guys. Women though, man, when you wake up on a Sunday morning, I bet the regret you feel. I mean, most women when they sleep with me, they're sober, they feel regret. So when you're drunk and you wake up on a Sunday and you're with someone you don't know and it was 2 a.m. at the Green Onion and it's last call and you're desperate and you're waking up right now, I just want you to know you are doing better in life than I am right now, okay? I would rather be you than me losing $300 with one awful $25 bonus. I'd rather be you trying to collect my things, politely figure out an excuse to leave this guy's shitty apartment on like 34th and Douglas that just sucks and reeks. And you're like, oh my God, where am I? What have I done? I'm not telling any of my girlfriends this story. I want you to know you're winning at life more than I am right now. So keep that chin up, get out of that apartment, go get some coffee, hit the gym, you're gonna be fine. I will not be fine. This will stay with me now all day. So I'd rather woken up with a guy in my bed on 34th and Douglas and have a killer headache. I would rather be that right now. So we're gonna go through these last few spins here with absolutely nothing. Mystery of the Lamp. That is it. Mystery of the Lamp. Nothing. So that's it for today, guys. Terrible machine. I mean, Huff and Puff is notorious for being a hard game, a highly volatile game. It will do better than this, I promise you. $1.60 a spin, $300 in, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes, maybe not even that. That is terrible. But, you know, listen, we still had fun, right? We still had fun. I mean, I can cry on the inside and smile on the outside. Thank you for watching. That's everything. That's every bit of penny that I own into this machine gone. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys appreciate the fact that I put this hat back on and my lamp after that raping that occurred. I just want everyone to be grateful that I'm willing to still do this outro after that absolute debacle. This fucking thing is like hitting me in the forehead. The Genie lamp, I don't know, it's empty. Something that was a mess. I don't even know what to think about what just happened, but that's all right. It's true to the Bad Bet Adam theme. That was very quick, not a lot of fun, but I got to talk to you guys, so I'll continue to do it. Tomorrow, Huff and Puff, my favorite machine to start the week. Please watch, subscribe, tell your friends. I can't tell you how great the channel's doing. I'll share stats maybe next week sometime. It's been an amazing 2.5 weeks. Hopefully I'm getting down the logistics, the hardware, the software, the lighting. The lighting isn't still perfect, but it's a lot better than it was, and it continues to improve, and I continue to do research and try to see what's out there to improve the quality of the videos, but I'm happy where it's at right now. Thank you for watching. Tell your friends, hit the sub button, and I'll see you tomorrow for Huff and Puff.